Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So in this type of video lectures, we are going to see about deep learning. So I will cover every topic in deep learning in depth, and I will give the code for every deep learning concept what I am telling and or what I am teaching to you. So you can get better knowledge from my side, and you can having satisfied knowledge on you. You can just believe yourself. I am good in statistics as well as deep learning. Okay, first let me tell about myself. I am Aravind. I am practicing data scientist, and I will teach some topics like deep learning, machine learning, and I will write some blogs. Okay, so in this type of video lectures, in this series, we are going to see about deep learning. Before deep dive into deep learning, first we are going to learn statistics. Okay, statistics is a very important thing to learn about. If you are new to ML, I am strongly prefer just go somewhere and learn some ML topics and just learn how to build a model. Okay, until you need to know about model building. Otherwise, you can be familiar with what I'm teaching now, because this is intermediate level of um, teaching. Okay, so not teaching you may be get difficult if you are very beginner to the data science journey, so you can get anything from my side. Okay, so just understand the model building. Until model building, you need to understand the concepts like hyperparameter tuning, class validation. You must be, you not need to be very proficient with those type of techniques. Instead of that, you need to know about the basic concepts of cross validation as well as hyperparameter tuning. Then you can come here, the deep learning. Okay, so from here you can learn from scratch. Okay, I will teach the statistics concept from scratch. If I am doing some stats concept in the deep learning area, so I will remember those concepts from another one time. So you people can understand my teaching very well, and you will very satisfied with you. So okay, I am very good in statistics as well as deep learning. Okay, so in this type of series, first I will cover stats basic. What are the things you need to know about stats and the main important topic, and I will simplify it for you. Okay, so in this lecture you will get to know about the statistics content as well as deep learning content as well, and I will give the code for everything. You don't need to worry about the code, because our field like AI field is not about theory. It's all about the coding part. I have found many issues in YouTube. People are teaching very well in YouTube, but there is very less content of code. But here I will give the code to you, so you maybe explore the things. I will give the code to you, so hope you will get more knowledge from my side. Okay, so this is the introduction part of the statistics. I will cover the small statistics part here. Okay, so there are first before deep dive into the statistics, first why we need statistics. Okay, so before that, what is data? I will give us some reminder to you. What is the? I will just remembering you. So this is the introduction series. So I will give some basic concept to get familiar with it. Okay. So what is data? So data is the plural word. It is a very basic thing, right? So let me cover here. So data is a plural word. That means group of data. Okay, group of data. That means we don't have only one single data point. We have no, group of data point, that is called data. If you want to represent single data point, you can tell us datum or data point. Okay, single data point. Sorry for that, I'm not good in typing. Okay, so it's a simple thing. Okay, so the data is the group of data point. You may be tell a group of data point. So data point is nothing but is individual data. Data point is nothing but individual data. So if you are referring a single data point, you may be give the word like, you may be interrupt like this. There is a data point I have mentioned here. if you are referring the group of data, you may tell my data is very good enough for making a Gaussian distribution. Okay, so like that.
कोई कुछ पूछ रहा था क्या? एक्चुअली मैं चाय पी रहा था तो ईयरफोन हटा दिया था. मैं देख
Like that you need to understand, guys. Okay, so data is the group of data point. That means a large number of data. uh, if you want to interpret a single data point, you need to tell like datum or data point. Here I will cover like datum because I just want to be very good in grammatical knowledge as well as coding skills as well as theoretical knowledge. So instead of just learning the data science, you can learn the simple grammar techniques from my side, so you can able to learn new things from my side. Okay, so that's enough for me. This is the simple thing. This is the data and data. This is a very basic concept. And let me go to another topic, like where is the data comes from. This and it's a large topic, but I will try to cover in a simplified area. So data can come from everywhere. First, I will give the small. Let's take an instance. We have a thermometer with my hand. Okay, so I have a thermometer with my hand, and I am working with my sister. She's a doctor, so I am working with my sister. Okay, so what she ordered me. So I just want to enter the data of thermometer heat level. I don't know it is Celsius or Fahrenheit. I'm not familiar with that. I'm honestly telling, I'm not familiar with that. I just want to write the data point of the what a indicator, thermometer indicator. What indicates the thermometer? Okay, so let me consider the first person name is Aravind. His thermometer range like 24. I don't know. I'm just giving a random value. I don't know. Then the second name is Sagar. His degree is 43. So I am going to write like reading. Like it is 43. Like so. I'm just giving a random number. Don't think what's your I mean what you thinking here. Okay, it's a random number. So this is the data. You see here, this is data. So 34 and 43. It is a data point here. So we have created one single data here. Okay, so like that data is coming from various fields. Like if you want to if you want to measure your room temperature, so that is a time series data. Time series data is nothing but the data. It was coming from time. It is based on the time. In x-axis, you will refer the time. Okay, it like a line plot. Okay, so you will just write the cons. You will just note the you will get the data from the room temperature device, and you will be save some like databases, or you will be save Excel file. You will be that any JSON format, whatever you want, you can save. So that kind of the data is coming from like that. Okay, so data is coming from everywhere. In a simple example, I am giving you another simple example. If you are riding a bike, okay, so today how much travel you have covered. So this is a single type of data. You may be noted in your note. Then tomorrow how much distance you have going to be covered tomorrow. Then you can write a note in diary, or tomorrow end of the day. So like the data will come from everywhere. It is a large topic. I'm just giving a simplified term. Okay, so data is coming from this kind of area, like how much distance bus has traveled today. So like that, lots of data is coming from everywhere. Even I am teaching here, so YouTube is getting the data from my side. So data is coming from everywhere. So this is how the data is formed. Okay, so why we have a data like 34, 41 and 43. Why we need statistics here? Okay, so sometimes okay, I have told, right? So I want to measure the room temperature based on time. Okay, so sometimes my room temperature, like current will fall down, like current cut out. So my room temperature got not measuring that time. Okay, so that kind of things is called missing values. I don't have the value for that particular time. Okay, I need to no, I need to clear that missing values, or my room temperature may get fall on some particular time. So I just want to clear. I just want to no manipulate those things. So for that I use statistics. We have linear regression, sorry, we have linear calculus, linear algebra, calculus, and many things. Multivariate calculus also is there, but that kind of things are coming in particularly in chain rule. I will go in depth in about chain rule. We are using linear algebra and many things on calculus also there. Okay, in gradient descent, it's a very big topic. Okay, I will cover in the further session. Okay, upcoming sessions. Okay, so here I will tell that if I am measuring. Okay, let us consider instance. I have told you need to write your how much distance you have traveled in your bike, right? So your bike speedometer got some uh, fault on some particular time. So you may have some wrong values. Instead of having 100 kilometer, you may have 2000 kilometer. So like the data will measured from everywhere, like it not measured by you. Okay, in real time it not measured by you. If you are in working in a company, so the data is coming from different formats. Okay, so I have told, right, I need to measure the room temperature by using the room temperature and device. Okay, so if my device is having fault, then it will record. I won't going to record and typing everything, it will record. So it has recorded wrongly, so I need to find the wrong things, I need to manipulate those things. That's why I'm using statistics, a small term of statistics to remember. Statistics is a device, it's a tool, or it's a framework to clear missing values, or I need to manipulate the data. Simple as well. You are going to make your data clear. That's the simplest form of statistics. Okay, this is where the statistics come here. So in statistics we have differential statistics, predictive statistics, and prescriptive statistics here. Okay, so I'm going to here we will look on the topic of differential statistics and predictive statistics, probability theory, or inference statistics. Okay, so first we will give some introduction about differential statistics. Okay, so let me go to some other page. Maybe okay. Okay, guys. Sorry for the time. So first we will see on descriptive statistics. Okay, so what is descriptive statistics? In simple term, okay, it will describe the data. It will describe the characteristics of the data. See here, guys. It will describing the characteristics of the data. It is a complex term. It will easy to interrupt. I will interrupt you. So it will describe the data. What is mean by describing, guys? So if I'm having my watch, my friend asking what is the time, Aravind. Okay, so I just seeing my watch and telling, hey, its time is 5:30 now. So I'm just describing. Or he's asking how much your watch rate. Okay, so I'm just telling my watch is 500 rupees, bro. So like that I'm just describing or telling something. Okay, I'm telling about what? I'm telling about my watch. Okay, so here in the data journey, I am telling about data. Okay, not I am my model. My descriptive statistics will telling about the data. It will describe the data. Okay, guys, I think you understand that. If you don't understand, just rewind for 2 to 3 minutes before and just get familiar with it. It is a very important thing. Okay, so in descriptive statistics, we have no like mean, median, mode, variance, standard deviation, distribution shape, skew, spectrum. There is a descriptive statistics. It's a simple thing, guys. I will try to explain everything in depth, and I will give a code to you. Okay, guys. So I know you know about population is a sample. I will try to explain before after some classes. So it is very useful to learn about population and sample. I am giving assignment to you, so just try to learn about population sample, and we will compare what you have learned and what my teaching it's getting familiar with or not. Okay, okay, guys, let's go ahead and describe statistics. Okay, so it just describe the data in simple term. It just describe the data. Okay, guys, so here we are just telling no relation to the population. if you don't know about population, just explore about population. And further classes I will cover the population sample in depth. Okay guys, then we go to, I'm just giving you overview here, so don't look on some notes here. Then we go to the inference statistics. Okay, so inference statistics nothing but analyze the data. It is describe the data, it is analyze the data. What is mean by analyzing data? So okay, so if I have my friend told, right, what is your watch rate? Okay, so my another friend also having a same another watch. Okay, my friend is going to compare. Okay, what is the difference between my watch and my friend watch? Okay, so you maybe get some understanding about that. Okay, so it is nothing about differentiating the two values, two features, or something like population sample or different features. You may be having a comparison. In simple words, we have a comparison here. Okay, so in inference statistics, we make comparison between two data. Like I told the simple example, I am having the watch. My friend also having some other watch. Like my friend is having the Titan watch. I am having the Fastrack watch. My friend, another friend, he is going to measure what is the difference between my watch and my friend watch, like Titan watch, and he is going to make an analysis, and he is giving some data to me. Okay, so that is called inference statistics. Like here, my model, my formula will going to make a some differential calculus, like that. It will give the comparison in numbers. It will give the comparison to me. So we are going on the comparison on the number, we will find which is very good. We have, this is simple term of inference statistics. Like it is a comparison. If you want to compare any other thing, you maybe use that inference statistics. Okay, so like we have different types of inference, not different types. Inside the difference statistics, we have p value, t value, f value, and chi-square test, and confidence intervals, and hypothesis testing, and A/B testing, regression, ANOVA. Many things, guys, many things. I will try to cover everything. Before we going deep dive into deep learning, I will cover the essential math for deep learning, because you need to understand. Okay, so um, if you don't understand the math behind the deep learning, so it is very tough to go ahead. If you know familiar with like difference statistics as well as inference statistics, you maybe skip these videos and you can go to the further part. It will come in future days. Okay, so this is all about statistics, guys. Simple terms, we are going to manipulate the data by using statistics. Okay, so from raw data, we don't give the raw data to our model purpose. Instead of that, we use statistics to manipulate the data and give our data to the model, so our model can learn the pattern very easily, and it will give the accurate output what I want. So that's why we are using the statistics. We are using statistics not by using something, right, writing in the paper, writing in the somewhere. We are just using the command. Already the function is present in the Python. I'm going to use Python, and not TensorFlow. I'm going to use PyTorch here. I will give the PyTorch explanation, because PyTorch is a growing field and it has many flexibility compared to TensorFlow. We are using class here. We don't use PyTorch manual function. We are going to use class, and I will give the detailed explanation about how to create a class by using PyTorch. So you may have many flexibility compared to TensorFlow. With PyTorch, you can have many flexibility. Okay, guys. So if you know familiar with the descriptive statistics as well as inference statistics, please feel free to go ahead, guys. We have a lots of content begin here. In future, I will upload all the things. Okay, guys. From this video, I hope you have learned many things. In this video, we have learned like how the data is coming, what is statistics, what are the two different types of statistics. We have learned something new today. So in further new classes, we will have a detailed discussion about main. First, I will go to the descriptive statistics, because it's a very essential term, and we will look on mean, median, mode, variance, standard deviation, and many things, guys. Okay, guys. In this video, it's enough for today. Feel free to take rest and take care of your body. Happy learning, guys. Bye bye.